Hello everybody, welcome to the next episode. In the last episode, we returned to the Normandy after helping the colony and spoke with everybody on the ship. And now it's time we leave Evaros. So I think before we do any more story, we'll do a side mission and head back
Good
to
timing,
the
Commander.
Citadel.
We got a transmission coming in from the Citadel. Top priority clearance.
Is it the ambassador?
It's not his signature. I think it's from the Council. I'll patch it through to the comm room.
Interesting. Let's go and see what the Council wants.
Commander Shepard, we've received information that may be critical to your mission against Saren.
I'll take all the help I can get.
We've received an urgent message from one of our infiltration regiments in the Traverse.
You mean spies?
Spectres tend to attract attention, Commander, but they are only one arm of the Council. Special task groups are often a better option for monitoring developing situations.
We currently have several infiltration units scattered throughout the border regions of Citadel space. This particular unit was gathering intel on Saren.
What did they find?
Unfortunately, the message we received was little more than static. The infiltration team must be in a situation where they can't set up proper interstellar communications. But the message was sent on a channel reserved for mission-critical communications. Whatever they were trying to tell us, we know it was important. Considering your interest in Saren, we thought you might want to investigate this. Find out what happened to our team. The signal originated from the planet Vermeer.
I'll look into it.
The Council prefers not to become involved in the specifics of Spectre activities. We only want you to be aware of all your options, including Vermeer. Good luck, Commander Shepard. We will keep you advised if we learn anything else.
Alright, so I'm surprised this is actually available to us right now. We can go to Vermeer, however, we are going to be saving Vermeer for much later. As it's very fitting to go to Vermeer last out of all your story objectives. So Vermeer is now available to us, which I think accesses the Sentry Omega. We're not going to be doing Vermeer for a very long time. Now, I want to find the... Where's Artemis? Horsenet. Hades. Here we go. Artemis Tau Cluster. Now, I forget which planet that stronghold was on, so I'm going to have to check the planets. Alright, let me find the planet we can land on. Because I forget which planet it was in Artemis. I think it was actually this planet, actually. That had the stronghold I was saving for later. Let's bring Garrus and Lasani. But yeah, I will say, do not go to Vermeer now. Do save it as one of the last things to do. Distress signal. Okay, this isn't the planet. Joy when you're trying to do certain assignments. Okay, this was the planet that so it isn't Kalos. Is it Amends? Yeah, because if you go to the journal for the Asari diplomat, or whatever it's called, it just says go to the Artemis Tau cluster. It doesn't tell you the planet. So I'm trying to remember which planet it was. Is there no landable planet in this system? Are you serious? It has to be Mekon. Alright. Here we go. Stronghold. So we'll go straight there. I also need to double check the map. Well, after. Sorry if there was a cut. Anyway, I'll have to check my map on my notes. Make sure there isn't anything else on the planet. It isn't shown on the map. We're approaching the stronghold. You can see there's a lot of enemies. Blast you to bits. Blow you up. Okay, you are a very brave pirate. Let's go inside and wreck this place. That Asari burned to death, or at least I assume that was an Asari. Wee.
Area secure.
Alright, let's look around the base. Nothing here. Let's go check out that room. Let's see. Let's check the safe. You discover evidence that the Asari leading these slavers and Nasasha Danius are an important ambassador on the Citadel are sisters. You should return to the Presidium and comfort Nasasha with this. So yes, her sister was actually the leader of these slavers, and presumably she is one of the Asaris that we killed. Alright, let's hack this. Got a fuel tank. I think you can shoot. Yeah, you can. And it explodes. It takes a lot of punishment, though. Anyway, let's leave this place.
Bring it on!
Alright, now pull up the map. So let me just take a quick look to make sure there isn't anything hidden. Ba 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 da, where are you? Here we go, you should be in the S's. Right. Okay, there is a hidden thing here. So we'll first go here. Looks like an escape pod, or yeah, or more so a probe. Bypass complete. Get that stuff. Let me see. Also, there is going to be something near here once you complete the next story. Not the next story objective, but basically there is something here. I'll be able to eventually show those off because once we go to what's the planet called, Novaria, or whatever it's called, those things will become active. Anyway, up here on this mountain, there should be some resources for us to claim. Come on, push ourselves up there. There's the resource. So let's mine it. Got some magnesium. And that will be everything on this planet, I believe. So with that, let's go to the Citadel. Alright, we're here at the Citadel. So, we can go turn in that assignment, and also, I believe because we completed a story mission, I believe Conrad should be available.
equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
Well, what the?
Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Okay, I don't know why Shepard was freaking out there for a second. But anyway.
After years of poor economic performance, ExoGeni has announced that its research colony on Pharos is finally returning a profit. New discoveries and a dedicated colonization effort have finally paid off for ExoGeni. ExoGeni's stock rose sharply with the announcement, with investors pleased at this surprising news. Technicians are struggling to understand why a computer system catastrophically overloaded recently. Technicians are reportedly unsure of what caused the malfunction, or even what the system was originally designed to do. CSEC is investigating the possible vandalism or misuse of public property.
Okay, finding out that my mic somehow didn't unmute. That there you learn about us dealing with the AI. And also the previous announcement about the ExoGeni colony, that announcement actually differs depending on what you did. If you killed too many of the colonists, or wiped out the colonists, and also killed the Asari and the ExoGeni scientist guy, or whatever he was, I'm blanking on his name, the colony will essentially be a failure. But if you kept the colonists alive and kept both the ExoGeni guy and the Asari alive, or either one of them, then the colony will be a success.
Oh, sure, I can return that.
Thanks. Hasn't worked well since I bought it.
Hey, are you refunding his stuff?
Here you go. Your account will be credited.
You did! You took his return! Look, I'm telling you, I bought this here. Why won't you return it?
I can't take it back unless you...
I know. Unless I have a proof of purchase.
I just realized something. I can't tell whose shadow is, but why is there a human or Turian shadow human or Turian casting a Solarian shadow? Unless it's supposed to be belonging to this Solarian. Actually, it does. Never mind. Alright, let's speak to Conrad.
I've been waiting for you to get back.
He'll reappear here once you complete your next story mission.
I've got an idea, and I wanted to run it by you.
I've got a lot going on right now, but I can spare a moment.
Great! This'll just take a minute. With so many human colonies being attacked, I'm not sure that one Spectre is enough. What if you signed me on as another Spectre?
Conrad, I don't think that's a good idea.
But I'd make a great Spectre. I'd be right there with you, showing the Council what humanity is capable of. I know you're afraid to trust people after losing your team at Akuz, but I'd never let you down.
So here is a very, very, very important thing about this quest line. I believe this should be the end of Conrad's quest line. If you pick any of these options, basically shaking him off, he will die. You will learn later on a news report that he will try to attack a gang of Turians and he died as a result. So do not pick any of these. If you want him to live, you either need to pick the Paragon option or the Renegade option.
What about your wife, Conrad? She trusts you too. Aren't you letting her down?
What? I don't understand.
You know what keeps me going out here? Knowing that people back home are keeping humanity strong.
You're right. I just got so caught up in all of it. I wanted to help. I'll go home. Thanks for setting me straight.
There we go. We get some Paragon for that. But yeah, if you choose any of the normal options, he will die. So if you want to keep him alive and also have him appear in the later games, make sure you pick either the Paragon or Renegade option, which when we get to Mass Effect 2, I have some interesting trivia about those two options. But that won't be until I eventually get to Mass Effect 2 at some point. Anyway, let's go up to the Presidium. Actually, I should have just used the fast travel back in the market. Let's quickly go over there. And use that. It'll be much faster than simply walking all the way there. Should be in the Presidium. Emissaries. Let's go talk to that Asari and turn in her her quest.
Yes, Shepard? Did you find my sister?
Dahlia's dead, and I know she was blackmailing you.
So the truth comes out. I hope you're not angry. Surely you can understand why I lied to you. If people found out my sister was a criminal, I'd be considered a security risk. They'd revoke my clearance, or place me on administrative leave until she was apprehended. That is why I misled you. I could not risk you exposing me. But now that Dahlia is out of the picture, it's no longer a problem.
I would have helped if you just told me the truth.
Perhaps you're right. I am sorry. We have trust issues in my family.
Obviously.
I shall transfer a little something into your account as a token of my appreciation. I'm sure you'll find the amount satisfactory.
You're a diplomat on her way up the ranks. It could be handy to have a Spectre who owes you a favor.
You make a good point. Anyone can come up with credits, but I can give you authorization to purchase prototype Asari mods. I will get you added to our manufacturer's preferred client list. I think you'd be very interested in what they have available. Goodbye, Shepard. It has been a pleasure doing business with you.
So yep, so not only do we get some money, we can also buy some better mods. Odds at certain shops. So with that, I think we will end the episode here, because as far as I'm aware, I believe that's everything you can do on the Citadel. Until much, much, much later. So, I will meet you back at the ship, and we will go back out into the galaxy. So if you enjoyed this episode, do like the videos, it helps tremendously. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment down below on your thoughts on this episode. Share the video. Oh, so that way more people can discover my content and help the channel grow. And I'll see you all in the next episode. Later.
Reporter Khalisa Al-Jilani recently attempted to land an interview with Commander Shepard, the first human Spectre. Commander Shepard answered difficult questions, demonstrating that under that military uniform is a keen diplomatic mind. We'll have exclusive footage later today.